Music so far is pretty good. It says I have a game going, but that's just because I turned it on. So I can capture it. I prepared ahead of time. I know. Shocking. Krios, hello there. So this is BPM. It is a first-person shooter roguelike rhythm game. Is the volume wildly fluctuating for anyone else? Is this Windows doing its dumb... auto volume adjustment thing? Alright, hopefully it's got its shit together now. Son of nothing, hello there! Alright, nothing up here. Oh, if you try and shoot off rhythm, the game's like, what are you no. And dash to avoid projectiles and get around. Oh, I need to... Ooh. Oh, music! Oh my god, Windows, what are you doing? Alright, I just need to, like, make it so my arm reaches the buttons. Chiwaxium, hello there. I hate Windows sometimes. I don't understand this changing of volume. Hopefully it's just that one room. Oh. This is not a desk I'm used to, or my own mouse, or my own keyboard. I've been playing exclusively controller games while I've been here in New York. So this should be interesting. Should be very interesting. The pistol looks like it's out of Doom 2016. Volume's perfect. Nice. Why did it just get louder randomly? Like a magic hello there. If I stand still, it gets loud randomly. This hasn't happened in any other game we've played. It's kind of weird. Alright. I imagine the dot means we've been there before. Skull looks like it's a boss fight. So let's do room that's not a boss fight. I like the music so far, quite a bit. I need to figure out something with my arms here, because my wrist is already hurting from this. Ooh, treasure. Let's go to our treasure. Windows, it's fine. Windows is just trying to help us out. You asked this girl on a date and she said yes. Oh, congratulations, Sunday of Nothing. Hell yeah, Dark Souls is fun. More like Carpal Tunnel, am I right? You know it. Also, thank you for the bitty bits. I'm trying to get my ergonomics straight. This is not where I normally operate, you know? I'm trying to think of ways to either raise the chair more, which I don't think I can. Because right now the problem is I'm doing this, you know? I need to angle to reach the keyboard. Too far, they're bullets. Oh. I thought that was like money coming at me, not a projectile. Where's the doggo? He's right there. I will give him a treat. A Banshee. You want it? You don't want a treat? He's distracted. Someone's on the other side of the door. Go ahead. Put that right there. It's on top of his head. don't understand. If I stand still, the volume goes up. That door is locked. Sorry. Upstairs, I guess. It's just vibing volume. I guess so. That's the only guess I have. Oh, this could be real hard on the wrist with this desk. Can't take that. Don't go to the movies and a diner, or to dinner. Well, you gotta remember, Like a Magic, we're in the age of COVID, so I don't think you're going to a diner or a movie regardless. If you don't move, everything gets loud, so you could just kind of chill out to the music. In the game's defense, the music is pretty goddamn bopping. It is very good music. I really like it. Oh yeah, Tower of Guns. I can see that a little bit. Depends on the state. You know, that's true. It also depends on the person, you know? Like I said, I have a few family members that are just like, it's all just a hoax. Like, oh yeah, that's how all those people died. A mystery the whole way down. Yeah, you gotta have good music in a rhythm game. I've rebound reload to the right trigger. I saw it was R, but I realized if we could only shoot sometimes because of the beep, and I'm trying to strafe around stuff, that wasn't gonna fly. And I didn't see an alt fire or anything, so I think we're okay. Yeah, if you try and shoot off rhythm, this happens. You can go between beat, though. So, like... as long as you're matching the tempo, you could... you know, go for the arpeggio? Or I think it is, I don't know. I don't know music. I remember nothing from when I was doing stuff. When I was playing trombone in high school. Music is dumb. Such culture on display there. Alright. Now that I understand we can, in fact, shoot on the mid beats and the quarter beats, we can unload on folk. Bag of coins. I mean, do I just get it for freebie? The sword, in fact, is not free. That hits you. Semi-beats. I don't know words. I'm wearing a hat. Just realized how long it's been. If you ever want to play it, Jimmy, just borrow it from my library. It's really good music, though. It's only 3 shot? There is no shooting between beats there. Oh, but the reload has to be done 3 button presses in a rhythm. That's pretty neat. You've been with your partner for 10 years? Nice! Congratulations. Oh, I got a combo thing going there, don't I? Son of a bitch. He's teleporting around, isn't he? Learning a new gun for the boss fight might be a bad idea. But also, he was almost dead, so maybe not a bad idea. Space Asgard. I didn't notice that before. That's what you call a flawless clear. Speed up. Oh my god. Just gonna place this dog under my wrist. Let's see. Oh, it's so unevenly shaped. Where's Goofy? Oh damn it, Goofy's so far away. I'm going to make this work. You should prefer Space Tartarus. I don't know how I feel about the volume going up when you stand around. Yeah! Taught that one battle lesson. Reflect damage? Alright. Oh. Is that a goofy-ass angelic T-Rex? Is it a friend? Who's a good boy? Where's the pet the T-Rex button? I need 5 coins for this? How many coins do I have? 2. He's jiving and jamming. Do I still only have 2? What did I get out of that chest? That was merely an okay clear. I didn't take any damage, though. To the extent where that's just gonna sit there as health. Alright, it doesn't mark on the minimap. That's a problem. So remember, that room I'm pointing at has health. Rip, how's it going, Rip? Oh. After this whole Corona thing's over, I appreciate your optimism. Too far. Get a better gun. How do I still not have enough money? Alright, treasure room. Ooh, deals percentage damage. Master volume, music volume, menu, nothing there. Rhythm detection, auto rhythm. No, there's no setting as far as I know about that. When Star Renegades? Probably next time I stream. What is this? Did the volume just get real low? What? What the hell? What is going on? Did I change anything when I was in audio? Now it's louder. What? What is happening? I feel like I'm haunted. Okay, how's the volume right now, okay? Should it be louder? I feel like it should be louder. This is so weird. It just changes on its own. Alright, how's this volume? Keep bearing in mind a ghost is inside the game. Oh, don't worry. I love Star Renegades, and I look forward to playing more of it. Alright, that hurts me to come in here. But this gives me... finishes off low health opponents. Deals percentage damage. Now, is this an item I have to use? Or is it an auto thing? There's no tutorial for this game, as far as I know. Deals percentage damage, finishes off low health. I mean, I took damage to get this thing. I'm gonna keep the one I just got. Alright, we all remember where that room was. That has health for me. Huh, couldn't get enough to get that gun, unfortunately. I still only have 3. Well, we're gonna fight him with a pistol this time. Good lord, his attack is just like half the map is on fire? Get those balls away from me. Also, you're dead. A+, very good. That's real good. I was like, oh, is he still here? Do I have to shoot him more? Oh, a sugar grandma. Thank you, Like a Magic. Unfortunately, it looks like my health carries over, so... that could be a problem. Hug and shop? Yes, I'm looking for a man to hug and kiss? What is that? It's the cutest goddamn thing. Black Falcon, is this your spirit animal? Can I ride it? Let me ride the Phoenix. It has a little saddle. I want to get on there. 25 hit points. I mean, I only have 2, so... he's a good big chicken. Kill it. There's always one. There's always one of you in here. This may be too bougie for you. Would you have any recommendations for cooking lobster mushrooms? I don't. The person I would normally turn to is a friend of mine named Vika, who is a mushroom expert, cooking, finding everything about him. Even looking forward to seeing the merchant bird for the first time. Very excited. It was a very good birdie. Yeah, that's a very bougie question for sure. I also don't have much advice there. I've never had the pleasure. Congratulations, you got the achievement Missed Every Bet. Oh, it's a reload. Son of a bitch, I always go in front of bullets. But now I can go back to the shop and get, lobster mushrooms, a type of mushroom that you can get around here. Don't know if it's used as a seafood substitute. Not sure. Mushrooms have dumb names. Like hen of the woods and chicken of the woods and all that fun stuff. And it's like, does it taste like chicken? I don't know. I have a key. Does this give me a key at the expense of health? I don't know what anything does. I put my key in there. Have my key back? I would like to have my key back. Give me my fucking key back! I just put my key in a thing and now my key's gone. I know absolutely nothing about this game, so there's gotta be a number of situations like that. Or I'm just like, I guess I'll see what happens. It was a trick. Would you ever be up to the idea of us running through Dark Souls 3 with brand new characters? I have actually done that before on stream, but I would be happy to go through Dark Souls with you again. I might not stream it at the time, but I'm always playing Dark Souls 3 on my own time. One of the cooking YouTubers you follow made lobster rolls with it, like diced up and treated like lobster meat. That sounds like an interesting way to go about it. This is an infuriating desk for first-person shooters. There's nothing comfortable about this. I wonder how this plays with a controller. Would I be absolute garbage with a controller in this game? We might try the controller and see how bad I am with the controller. First-person shooters and controllers go together about as well as... kick to the balls. Insert your joke here. If you only play keyboard and shooter... Yeah, first-person shooters are a keyboard and mouse game for me. Screams in little girl voice. Ooh, batter and fry them? Make a mushroom po' boy. Honestly, I can't be that much worse with the controller when I'm playing this badly with the keyboard and mouse. You're gonna get a lot of excuses from me, like this desk is terrible. That's really the whole excuse, though. That's all of them. All right, I need a key for these. KFC mushrooms are a good appetizer? What? You can't do butter. Like, I've never had these mushrooms before, so I can't give you specific advice. But when it comes to mushrooms, I'm a good old-fashioned butter in a pan kind of guy. I don't know if True Axiom is still here and awake, but he would probably advocate for the Alton Brown system. I love that I can't shoot them from far away. The air's really thick here in Heck. Too far! I guess it is the starting pistol, you know? I can't be that angry at the bullets. Man, I really like this song. I'm excited to hear more songs. Alright, I have one key. We have a room with multiple chests. Let's see what those have for us. What was the room with the book? This takes a key. Alright, chat, here's a question for you. Do we want to go in the locked room that has a magic book? Or the room that has 3 chests and we play the which chest has garbage in it game? I'm not even gonna pay attention to you, chat. This was all a placebo question. I'm going for the magic book. It's Odin's Blessing. Regenerate health over time. This song slaps? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Miyadanko, I listened to you, and I listened to Luciferus. I was actually paying attention to the chat. There's actually a delay in chat of negative 50 seconds, so I can actually see your messages before you send them. And that explains how I knew you were going to say that. This stream was sponsored, by the way, sponsored by Joe, who provided this game. Thank you, Joe. I cannot dodge half the room being on fire. I need to realize that the second the thing lights up, I need to move. What a dick. I can't regenerate my health over time if you kill me like that. That's such a bigger bat than I'm used to. I would definitely get and listen to the soundtrack in my spare time. Yeah, flawless clear. If only we could do that more often. Do I choose it? Oh. Man, I kinda wish there was a tutorial for this game. God damn it, bat! I just don't know what's going on. Like what certain things do. Since we're playing a first-person shooter, we should talk about first-person shooters a little bit. Anyone excited for the fact that there's a new Serious Sam on the way? And someone mentioned Painkiller earlier. When are we gonna get a new Painkiller? We haven't had a new one since 3, which was 1,000 years ago. I rather enjoyed the Painkiller games. I thought they were a lot of fun. Real talk, you only listen to game soundtracks lately? I've been listening to a lot of EDM music on Xketo. For those that were watching me do my day job on Discord the other day, you got to listen to the kind of music I listen to when I'm doing Photoshop. Goddamn bats. I choose to read that not as like, you clear that room all right, like okay, clear. I choose to read it in more of a, Okay, yeah, clear. What time do you sleep when between streams and day job and stuff? My sleeping hours tend to be from 5 a.m. to like 1 p.m. That's when I do the sleeping. Somewhere in there sleep happens. Sometimes I'm also watching things. For a coin, something went up. Did I choose? I don't think I chose. You're somehow reminded more of House of the Dead, but more metal. Hey! Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, look at the dancing chicken! Dance for me, dance more. It said ability up, but it showed me 6 things, and I'm trying to figure out what they were. Chicken. I do work. I'm actually going back to Massachusetts because I have to start my normal I work at a college behind a desk job again. Yeah, if I stand still, music goes up. I think it's just vibing music. Someone said, I think it's just vibing music. I agree with you. When I'm not streaming or I'm not sitting behind a desk at a college, I do design work for a screen printer, and I do sculptures. I actually have someone asking me about doing some more Cthulhu idols, so I'll probably be doing a couple of those in the near future. If I can figure it out, I might put a little camera up in my little studio in my basement and do a little sculpt at some point on stream. I guess it wouldn't be a sculpt. It would be really boring. I would literally just be pouring into a mold that already exists and then doing sealing and stuff the other day. But one day we might do a little sculpture cast. Alright, room next to treasure chest is health. Try and remember that. Whoa, Luciferus? Are you the person who contacted me about Cthulhu idols? If you get Mario 3D... I actually already have Mario 3D. I play with a Pro Controller. I don't really use the Joy-Cons. Now I don't know if Luciferus, if you're the person that's ordering this or not. Wait, what am I doing? This is the room with the health. There we go. You throw me for a loop, Luciferus. It wasn't you, okay. Just making sure. Wouldn't be a problem for you. I would just want to make sure I knew, so I could literally just be like, hey, let's talk more about what you want. For 1 coin, my luck went up. Alright, yeah, ability, I guess, is the name of one of the things. Wish I had another key, because this is probably locked. Man. Knowledge should not be kept from people. Knowledge should be free. Do I have a website so you can look at the screen printing and sculpts? So I work for a screen printer. It's not really my screen printing, so I don't have anything going on there, but I could tell you where to go to see some of his stuff. I guess it is my stuff too, because I made it. And I do have an Etsy for my crappy sculptor time. I need to make a website for myself, but I keep on forgetting to do it. And I don't know how to make a website. Oh my god, it's like the whole room! It's so hard to see where that's gonna be. I'm so bad at this boss. You know some things about making a website, and I should ask you about them. I might. That's like on my agenda, is putting together a dumb website at some point. Oh, it's the blacksmith. It's the big chicken put us a big old metal beastie boy. You doing some freelance work soon? Nice. I don't think my Etsy's currently showing all that much, but it will show you my previous stuff on there. If you were to do a search for tentacled curiosities on Etsy, that would be me. Aha! And then I just walked into the other one, defeating the haha entirely. One day we do want to put some damage up. Take my coin! We do want to put some, like, Shake the Box shirts and stuff into the world. Oh right, there's, like, Sluggy Boys. This is already a bad run. That's just because I'm bad. I'm just bad at the game. Tentacled curiosities. Yeah, up my range, Breeze. Gold chest? You don't require a... You do require a key. What's this like? Alright, a lot of reloading involved with that one. But, pretty fun. Oh, I was actually supposed to keep going this way because I wanted to go to that banner sign. Yeah, look at the big chicken! Alright, the banner is him. Let's keep that in mind. I don't have any money, so I can't buy anything. You're not seeing me? Next time we have a little moment, I'll try and grab it for you. God damn it. No, I don't want to take damage for a bag of gold. Actually, I might want to take damage for a bag of gold. How much do I gold? It's a bag of coins. If I were to do that, I'd have one hit left, but then I could buy health. Yay, key! Ooh, health, alright. You know what? I'm gonna do it. So we're at half health. Not gonna do the boss, but now I have 6 coins. So I can go and buy health from the shop. Also, I have a key, so I can open a chest or get a magic book. This guy is selling what looks like a better pistol? I think I like this weird shotgun. Redeem natural 20 in your initiative roll. I don't know what that is. That must be a Jimmy one? Jimmy, what's that for? I like it. I just don't know what you do with it. It's as cool as you want it to be. It looks new. I don't know anything about it, so it has to be newer than nothing. It's just for funsies? Funsies is good. Just making sure I'm not, like, ruining a joke or a redemption thing. Health. It's just a... Oh, that's your first you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. Alright, for 4 coins, I could be at full health. That's right, there is no library. There is this treasure room. Odin sneakers! These are Odin's Air Jordans, my god. These are worth a lot. Spent all your coins on nothing. Well, now you're first in initiative. You got that going for you. Wow, wow, now. I don't know how to avoid that. I don't know how to avoid his damage. Well, goodbye, shotgun. It was nice hanging out with you. Alright, got my fun chicken friend. I like that he's here. Gotta save up those Benji treats. Oh, good lord, there's a lot of friends in this room. Benji! Benji! Oh, he's out cold. I have thrown the treat in front of him for when he wakes up. He's a sleepy puppy. I want 5 coins. I want that. Okay. Okay, that's clear. Alright, you did it. You cleared. Okay. Damage up for a coin. Slowly learning the ins and outs. Carrie Joe, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Mia Donko, enjoy your entry into the most sacred order of box shakers. Thank you so much, Gary. Uh-oh. Contact damage, gotta keep that in mind. Alright, we have the coins for it. Let's get a new gun. No, I have an extra coin. Alright, how's this perform? Alright, it's a 3-press reload, and we can shoot and other word. Shoot and cock? Yeah, shoot and cock on the half intervals. How far am I? I'm still just learning the game. I've turned this on, we've been playing for like 40 minutes now. Probably less than that. A lot of this game is a mystery to me. I've never seen anything about it, never watched anything about it besides the trailer. So I know nothing. I am as new to this as a wee babe. Yeah, right-click bound to reload? Yes! When I was, like, turning it on and getting the volume, everything ready, I was like, I think if I'm gonna be playing a rhythm game, I might want to have strafing uninterrupted. What is this? Hello, adorable little gremlins? I could do what they do. Just yawning and kicking back. I don't know what any of this means, though. I don't have any coins, so this is all not gonna happen here. But once I get a coin, I might come back in this room. Oh, that's a nice butt you got there. During the boss fight, I'll show you which way you need to dodge and when, with arrows on either side of the beat meter. Oh my god, I've been completely blind to that fact. I haven't even noticed those. I'll keep my eyes open next time. The first level song is the worst of all of them? I really like this song. What can you do with the sub? Exclamation mark sub perks will tell you all about it. Alright, we got a chest we could use. We might find a library though, so let's not pop that chest yet. You recommend doing 2 successive half-beat clicks for every shot of the shotgun? It's not a bad idea. Oh god, there's still one left! Right. You don't like the guitar wine? Oh, I'm all about that guitar wine. Fine cask aged guitar wine. Damage up? What's the sword room? Oh, it's a challenge. I mean, I'm terrible at this game, so yeah, let's do it. What's your challenge for me? Just to try and save face here, I am playing on a desk with a mouse and a keyboard that are not my own. Nothing about this setup is comfortable for me. So you can see in the center of the screen, my reticle has these arrows coming in. Those represent the beat. So if I try and shoot off beat, you can see that happens. So reloading and everything has to happen either on the measure, the half measure, or the quarter measure. Every weapon has its own rhythm to it. Someone challenged you to fall asleep before 1:30 a.m.? For what time zone? Haha! Wait, can I just do another challenge? I have 7 coins. I have 1 key. Let's go back to the room with the gremlins. I still don't know what they do. Two keys. God, this desk is a murder on my elbow and wrist. I hate it. I went a month and a half without playing a keyboard and mouse game while I was visiting home. Critical? Alright, I'll take that. I don't know how to use items or anything, or like if anything does anything, if they're all passive items. This game has no tutorial whatsoever, so I'm confused. Actually, there might be a tutorial and I just didn't click on it. That's probably the case. It's probably a tutorial in the main menu and I just breezed by it like a jackass. Ignore everything I've said about there not being a tutorial. Oh, it's a bank. Oh, there is no tutorial. Alright, I take that back. There is none. I guess I could store money here? I don't need to store money yet. I guess let's just go for the boss. Let's try and pay closer attention to our beat meter where it will tell us when we are dodging. Okay. There's a high school behind your job, and they had someone test positive for COVID, and the students are at your store like every day, and you're bugging out. That's terrible. Does your job do testing for you? Oh my god. Alright, now I see what you're talking about. Luck is the best stat, really. What's the point of saving money in the safe? Sonny of nothing, hello there! Well, if you trust the banks with your money, they'll hold on to it for you, and you're guaranteed to get it back out, but they are gambling with your money when you put it in there. They will use it for investments. So it's really just a trust arrangement you have. If you're smart, you'll just buy a whole bunch of beef jerky, which is good in any economy, and keep that under your mattress. Because when the economy falls, people are going to be looking for that beef jerky, and you're going to have all the beef jerky. For more financial advice, follow me on Twitter. Money transfers other runs. Yeah, the free shots at the end of the boss fight is such a great little touch. I have 7 money, and I have 2 keys. I think I passed a couple of chests that were locked. So even though we could leave this level, we're gonna take a little tour. Just looking around, seeing if I missed any little statues. See if the shop got any new things. Nope, it's just my old gun. I guess these are locked currently, all the other bits? We can look at the giant dancing dinosaur for a second, which is always good. Oh, you're Sunday's little brother! Hello, Sunday's little brother! You guess that counts as advice. It's great advice. Just generalized anxiety? You can't put any more money into saying this. For some reason, they limit it to a certain cap per stream. I don't quite understand why they set it up that way. So, the random volume... Here, check this out. You see how it's stable right now? I'm moving. If I stop moving in a few seconds... We've decided that it's a... it's a vibe situation. The game just does it so you can chill out to the music. Yeah, people are real weird, and also kind of terrible. It didn't go up? Really? Oh, also, Miyadako, you have your emotes now and your little badge. Those are the big ones. You could blaze doing bunny hops. I don't see my character lighting up a blunt here. You promised me blazing. Came from there. Let's head toward our treasure chest here. Yeah, I knew there was something I didn't use a key on yet. The middle one. The one on the right. Oh, come on. I feel betrayed on a deep level right now. You know what? Oh, the store's this way. Oh, for people that showed up a little bit later here, enjoy the chicken. I think it was just a luck thing, and I got 2 garbage ones and not the lucky one. I assume there's a good thing in there if it's letting me risk 2 keys. That polo is very large. You should see the Marco that's associated with it. Massive. Truly massive. Things people do when you don't have paper towels. I wish people would realize that we're literally all stuck into this situation together, and if we all just are kind and understanding to each other, things will be a lot better. And also that maybe our government will stop intentionally giving false statements and then backpedaling later on. Like, if we all just took it seriously and everyone was given the right information to begin with, life would be so much better here in the States. Oh! Look at that, I didn't realize there was a sprint. I was just really enjoying dashing to the beat. Whee! Oh, good lord! Fucking bat, stand still. Oh, all the worst parts of me playing rhythm games really are exemplified with this one. It's real good. Ah, the Canada gang, I envy you guys. Yes, your younger brother said hello. Very polite younger brother. Bye, younger brother. Kangarang, thank you for hosting. Someone give Kangarang a shout out. It's weird that sometimes it only shows up in chat and the bot doesn't do its little bit. And by bot I mean overlay. Oh, it almost went to the beat. It's very important to stand in front of the bombs as they fly toward you. I am going to be trash at this game. We're going to be playing this again when I'm back in Massachusetts and I'm on my real desk. Did the start of the stream? Wow, that's very laggy. You mean the POTUS saying it'll magically go away in April and then suggesting people inject bleach, then later saying he said it was a pandemic before it was a pandemic, while also pushing for states to reopen and downplaying the danger of COVID, but telling Bob Woodward that he was informed how dangerous it would be early on, and also giving false numbers for how many people are infected, also reducing the number of deaths by claiming that anyone with a pre-existing condition didn't die because of COVID, but instead died because of other things, and so on and so forth. All of the things I get to listen to my brother and my uncle spout when it's just like... I'm gonna rip out my own eyeballs and throw them at you in frustration. Right, I'm using the pistol again. You're talking politics at the level you're studying them. Oh, nice. I'm just a frustrated person right now, and exhausted by all this. Increase max HP. I will take a little bit of damage, but we have a health potion just kind of chilling out for us right here, so let's grab that. Yeah, no, it's real bad. Well, you gotta... The other fun part is while all of this is happening, there are still people that are just like, in the upcoming election, they're gonna try and take your guns! It's like, my god, every time, every time. Oh, we are very much not a united anything anymore, that's for sure. I once tried to explain to my uncle that the NRA actually really enjoys when Democrats get into office because gun sales soar because people are afraid they're gonna lose their guns. And he's just like, that can't be right. It's like, it's almost like they're designed to try and make money and not some sort of principled Second Amendment union or something. Now I'm sad again. Man, range on the starter is real bad, huh? You did terribly. Yeah, being positive is rough these days. POTUS means President of the United States. That's what POTUS means, so we were talking about the President at the moment. It's true. If you want to continue this conversation, we do have a punditry bot in the Discord, punditry box in the Discord, where we try and have our reasonable conversations about politics in there. Because it can be a slog and a real bummer during stream to talk about things like this. There really aren't that many positive emotions left in the talking about politics these days. Talking about it will either make you feel sad, angry, tired, or confronted / yelled at. Like, there aren't any more, like, let's have a spirited debate about a democracy, shall we? It's just either feeling like crap or feeling assaulted. It's just real bad these days. And I have nothing I could offer up as a solution to that kind of problem. Oh, he chirped at me! Oh, he's so cute. We did Katase? I haven't looked at the news yet. Something good happened in Seattle? What happened in Seattle? Yeah, tacos are awesome. Food is our go-to conversation for happy times here at Shake the Box. That and making fun of me for being really bad at this video game. I upgraded his shop? That's why he chirped. I'm gonna go look at it again. He'll have 3 items next time, okay. Alright, everybody. Left, right, or middle? I have 1 key, and we better get this right. Alright, I have 1 vote for right, 1 vote for middle. Last time left was right. You had a smoked sausage roll today? That sounds delicious. Mayor vetoed the modest police cuts the city council passed, and the council had a special meeting and told the mayor to get fucked. Very good. Me pulled pork, nice. Dinner today here at the household was stew. Delicious stew. Beef stew. Fuck chests. Good night, Sunday. Thanks for hanging out. I'll give you a coin for speed up. And I'll get that coin right back. Sparkly room! Vamp health on damage. Well, I like that one. Deals percentage damage. I don't know where it does that. Solar flares. That means nothing to me at the moment. Power shot gauntlet. Really, this should have been called the power glove, and it should have looked like the power glove. Shots penetrate walls and enemies, so piercing. It's really piercing or regenerative health by doing shots. Vamp health seems way more long-term, we stay alive. Which I'm kind of pro, you know, staying alive. I see Chad is also pro Vamp. Let's go Vamp. I mean, he was the best character in Metal Gear Solid 2, so let's, you know, honor his memory. Ooh, a bag of gold. Dance. Upgraded the pistol. Oh, I give it a little pat. How to make ramen fancy? All right, I have a clarifying question for you, Kangarang. And your question is, do you mean make a normal packet of ramen fancy, or literally make a fancy meal of ramen? Because that's an important distinction.